here's what I want to do. I want to tell you how I buy real estate, because in today's market, it's getting tough to find deals out there. So some people have said, Mark, why are you going to tell everyone how you do it? Aren't you going to build competition for you? And maybe a little bit, but there's so many deals out there the way I do them. And the RIA has been good to me. I've got a lot of my clients. You guys use my title company. And so I want to give back. The people here today are either RIA members, or they're friends of mine, or if you're not a RIA member and you're not a friend of mine, then I want to be friends of yours. So I'm going to teach you everything I know until they kick me off the stage, because I don't know that I'll get through all the techniques, but I'm going to start with some very simple ones up front. We're going to get into, I guess, what do you call it, the intermediate stuff. And then we're going to get into some advanced stuff. And I call it the evolution of purchasing real estate, because I'm going to walk you through my evolution and how I started with this technique, how I kind of discovered it, and then how it's evolved over time to where now it's a very advanced technique. And you'll find that you have to keep moving with real estate purchases, because the times change, people catch up to you. That's why I like to use land trusts, because a lot of people look at me and see what I'm doing, and then they copy it. When I first started doing this, no one was doing it. Then a few people caught on, and then I have to change a little bit. I constantly have to morph. So I'm going to teach you some techniques, and these are going to be, I call them highly evolved techniques on the evolutionary scale. All right. So this is how I promoted this. I said, how would you feel if you had an endless supply of high-profit property deals to choose from, and you never had to deal with competitors on any of your property deals ever again? Number two, how would you feel if you were the only offer the bank could accept on a short sale? And number three, how would you feel to have investors calling you up every week begging you to take their money for property deals? Well, that's a tall order. So I can tell you right now how you can have investors begging you to take their property deals. Very simple. You make them so much money that they can't make that kind of returns with anyone else, and then they'll be coming to you. In fact, one thing that I kind of screwed up on is a lot of the investors that I've dealt with, I kind of spoiled them. So now when I go to them and I say, hey, I have a property deal, I'll pay you 12% interest if you'll loan me the money, they're like, nah, we'd rather be on the deal with you, because they make much more than that with me. So that's how you get people coming to you, is you just make them crazy amounts of money and that nobody else can do, and then they'll be begging you to work with them. So today you're going to learn how to double or even triple your investment with techniques that require little. Most of them require little, but I'm going to show you some that require no money. And if they do require little and you don't have the money, if you find a good enough deal, I'll be the first to volunteer to put up the money. But you don't have to use me, but there's money available. The money will follow the deal. Two, how to make huge amounts of money on properties with no equity that nobody wants. Now I'll tell you, when I first started buying some of these properties at foreclosures at the courthouse, you find out real quick who your friends are, because people that are my friends and they see me buy these, they start running up to me and they're like, Mark, you don't want that property. You know that has a big mortgage on it, right? The people that don't say anything, then I know they're not really my friends. But they look at me like I'm crazy, like, why are you buying these? And I'll be like, I don't know, the trust, they're crazy. I'm just following orders, that's why I like land trusts. But anyways, next, how to ensure that your short sale offer is the only one the bank can accept. So these are the things that I told you I would teach you. So I want you to hold me to it. If at the end of this program, I haven't taught you all that, I want you to boo me off the stage. But if I have taught you that, then I want you to use my title company to do your real estate transactions. And I want you to use my law firm to do your things like your real estate techniques. And by the way, I have 20 people working for me. Some of them, Garrett back there, runs the personal injury department. And, you know, I have an estate planning department, and then I do a lot of the real estate.